Tattoo etiquette. We're gonna be answering popular questions, and this is all things that I feel it's important to know as a client and a tattoo artist. Maybe you're a first-time client and you wonder how you should act or not act like in a tattoo studio. Even how your tattooer should be acting. So let's begin, and please, if you do think of anything else, do share with the group in the comment section. First thing first, research the artist. Take your time. I remember a time where you needed to go in tattoo shops, look at actual physical portfolio. This was Instagram before. I haven't opened that thing in ages. And I also remember that back in the days, it used to be a little bit intimidating to go in tattoo studio. And sometimes you even felt pressure to get tattooed on the spot. But now with the internet, it's so easy to look at all the portfolios in the comfort of your home. Instagram is definitely one of the best ways to look at portfolios and zero in on that artist that you would like to work with. Alrighty, a little bit of a change of clothes, as you can see. There was a little mishap in my apartment that I needed to attend, and it got a little bit dirty. Here we are, 3 hours later, let's keep going. Booking your appointment with the artist. If on their Instagram bio, the artist wrote, no DM, email only. Don't go and send them a DM because you only have a quick question. Listen, I don't check my DMs all the time on Instagram. And someone had decided that I was a really rude artist because I was not answering my messages. When it's clearly written, contact privatetattoomontreal@gmail.com. And also, I think my email is just more professional. I got everything funneled. So just take time to read the bio of whom you would like to work with and follow the steps that they're telling you on how to book an appointment with them. The next two ones are always a big subject of conversation. Don't shop for a good price. Shop for the best artist to do the work that you're looking for. Good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos aren't good. The next one, don't try and bargain the price of a tattoo. Put it that way, if I drop my price, does that mean that I can do less of a good job? You know, that's the thing. People have no problem, myself included, forking over hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars to buy things from a huge corporation that somehow the story of that thing we want to buy, whether it be watches, whatever it is, we feel connected to this company. Yet you're trying to bargain the price of something that's gonna stay on your skin forever, and trying to convince the person that's gonna do that to you that they should make less money and do the same great work. See what I mean? It's very unpleasant. Of course, not all tattooers are the same. Some won't probably mind to bargain. However, if you do try that with me, I will not be working with you. Another great one, don't be late. That's simple. Being late is you telling the other person that your time is more valuable than theirs. Yes, I know life can happen, but when you're late at every sessions that you have, that's not life anymore. It's just a bad habit. Another thing that I've encountered many times in my 30 years career as a tattoo artist, don't have a bad attitude about your design. And I know you're probably wondering what the hell does he mean by that? If there's a small change to do or a correction to do with your design, there's a way of talking to the artist that drew it. Most likely that they're proud of what they drew. And if you go, your design is f***ing stupid, I hate it, you have to change it, you know what I mean? You don't have to be rude. And also, it goes to the tattooer as well. Sometimes you're gonna tell a tattooer, could you please change that? And they're gonna be a real dick about it because they think that what they drew is best. At the end of the day, you're gonna be wearing the piece. So you have to speak your mind. But there's a nice way on how to do it, whether you're the tattooer or the client. The next one, be prepared mentally and physically. The day before and the morning of your appointment. Eat well and sleep well. Being well fed is gonna give you the energy you need to go through your tattoo session. And also, not being tired as is gonna go a long way. Speaking of being prepared physically, if you're a really hairy dude or gal, just trim a little bit before coming in. We do need to shave you before applying the stencil and tattoo, but if you're a really hairy person and you're getting your butt tattooed, maybe you wanna trim so we don't spend half hour just shaving your ass. But I would not suggest you to clean shave with a blade because if you've never done it before, I can't tell you how many times my client came in and it looked like a butcher went to town on them. Which takes us to the next one where you would think that it's something so obvious that everybody would think of it, but you would be wrong. Take a shower before coming in. The number of times that someone came in after work and they work in construction, stinky ass boot, stinky Sucks, smelling like BO. Even coming in after the gym and not taking a shower. Bro, take a shower, clean your clothes. I don't care if you need to get tattooed after work. You take an extra hour and you take care of that. You can't, I'm the one close to you tattooing you, and I can't focus on my work if I have this stinky smell coming up. And I get it, getting a tattoo makes you feel hot, it hurts, and sometimes your deodorant's gonna give up on you. But in that case, I'm just gonna take a little towel, a little bit of soap, and you're gonna clean yourself. But if you come in all sweaty and disgusting, I'm not subjecting myself to this. So I would, and I've had, turned people around. Go take a shower, come back later. Being clean of your person before coming into your appointment is just a matter of respect for the tattoo artist. The next one is something that I've encountered many times as well. Listen to your tattoo artist for the aftercare. Don't listen to your friends that have tattoos that they tell you, my tattooer did not do it this way and you should do it that way. Block all the noise. Obviously insinuating that you're going to see a good tattoo artist. And if they've been tattooing for a long time, they know that their process of healing works well. So always listen to the aftercare that your tattoo artist gave you. Talking about listening to your tattoo artist. A good tattoo ages well. Listen to your tattoo artist for size, placement, colors that's gonna work with your skin tones. If I tell you 3 times that it's not a good idea, that there's too many details for the size of the tattoo you want, for the color that you want, it's not gonna work on your skin, and you're still arguing with me, trying to figure out how we could maybe possibly make it work the way you... Listen, at the end of the day, you're gonna be wearing it, and I'm gonna do exactly what you tell me to do. But in 99% of those cases, the client said, I should have listened to you. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be a conversation between you and the tattooer. Obviously, this is going on your skin forever. You should have a conversation. But if the tattooer tells you that something is not gonna work, sure, go for what you want, but you're not gonna like it. And of course, this is insinuating that you're going to see a professional. The next one, I might get some shit for it, and you know what? I don't care. Be wary of trendy tattoo artists. And what I mean by that is, unfortunately, tattoos are not exiled from trends. And there's a lot of people that's gonna tattoo trendy work, but they don't know how to tattoo well. They're not professionals. They just jump into it because it's cool and there's money to be made. And also the new tattoo trends like super fine line or finger tattoos. These tattooers will never tell you that these kind of tattoos will age like shit and look like shit within 2 years. And a great way to know if their work holds in time, always ask to see healed work. Now, this is a point that I have to address. Shady tattoo artist. Unfortunately, there is bad apples in every line of work. So if you go to a tattoo shop to get an ankle tattoo and the tattooer asks you to remove your pants completely, you are allowed to say no and pull your pant leg up. Although when getting tattooed, make sure you wear tattoo-friendly clothes. It's completely different if your pants are painted on and you can't lift the leg up. Or you're getting a shoulder tattoo and you could just lift your sleeve up and you're asked to remove your t-shirt completely and your bra. You're absolutely allowed to say no, and if you do feel uncomfortable in any way, you are allowed to leave. Which smoothly takes us to, you are allowed to speak up. Listen, there's so many bad tattooers out there, dirty ones as well. If you don't feel comfortable, you have questions about your safety, about the cleanliness of the equipment, you are absolutely allowed to ask every question you have. If the tattooer is rude, it doesn't know how to answer, or choose just to not answer them because for the tattooer, it's stupid to ask those questions, leave. It's not a hostage situation. The next one is really artist dependent. Before bringing all your friends, your family, and a whole party to your tattoo session, check in with the tattoo artist first. You have to remember that what we're doing on you is gonna stay there for a very long time. And maybe it's not the best thing to bring distraction around the person that's gonna do that for you. Always ask your tattooer before bringing anybody. That takes us to the next point, taking breaks while getting tattooed. But first, you probably noticed with your keen eye, I'm rocking a new watch right now, doing a review in about 2 weeks from where you see this video. Quite exciting. Okay, taking breaks. When you're getting tattooed, it's not a game of who's tougher than whom.
Yeah.
Hey, can you grab her a cup of water? We're gonna stop while you get that water in you.
She's dead!
If you feel you're about to pass out, or even worse, puke all over the tattoo station and the tattooer, you're allowed to take a small break. It's better taking a break than just passing out while you're under the needle. You could end up with a crooked line or shitting your pants. And I'm saying that because in my career, it happened once. This girl came into the shop with a bunch of her friends, and clearly she did not want to get tattooed. Her friends were pressuring her into getting her first. It's a small tattoo on the lower back. This is, well, 20 years ago. She was so nervous. The first line I do, she passes out. Not even 10 seconds after, she's on the floor. Smell that everybody recognizes fills up the room. She had pooped her pants. Not to say that when she woke up, she left crying, ashamed as hell. You don't want that to happen to you. Although taking too long of a break when you're gonna start again after, it's gonna hurt even more. So you need to find the right balance in the break thing. Another thing that I have to say that I get, I think weekly, don't ask a tattooer how long and how much the tattoo is gonna cost if you didn't show me a design, any measurements of some sort. Some people, they just send you an email, how much for a sleeve? Well, are you 3'4" or are you 6'4"? Are you built like a chip rack or are you built like Arnold Schwarzenegger? So many times people send an email asking, how much is a tattoo the size of my hand? I don't know, how big's your hand? How many details in that tattoo? You see what I mean? Ask for the hourly price or how do they do their pricing, but don't ask for a specific price for a tattoo that we have no idea what we're gonna do. The last one's a popular one, and I think I spoke about it in another video, but I'm not sure. Should you tip your tattooer? It's like anything else, really. Are you satisfied with the work, the overall experience? If yes, and you have the means to tip, sure, fork it over. We love more money. It's always appreciated. But if you don't have the means to tip after an already expensive tattoo, because let's face it, tattoos are luxury, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. After all, you came to me to do your tattoo. So I'm really happy. I really appreciate you. And you know what? I don't know any tattooers who would be pissed because someone did not tip them. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. Pretty much it. I can't think of anything else, but if you do think of something else as a client or as a tattooer, please do share in the comments. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you. As always, I'll see you in the next one.